Is your job AI proof? Robots, the new privileged middle class or the end of the middle class? What's your opinion? You know, in this day and times, even your side hustles are being taken away by robots like DoorDash and Uber and Lyft. They got automatic cars out there. They got delivery robots that are delivering. Even when you call, like for to get some kind of help if your phone down or any services, AI has taken over. And a lot of times, these jobs that AI is taking have been the backbone of the middle class. So when AI takes the middle class jobs, does this mean that AI is now the new middle class and the buffer between the poor people that they took the job from and the rich people that gave the AI the job? Are y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for the middle class to become the lower class and the AI robots to be the buffer between us and the powers that be and the rich and powerful? Good morning. What y'all got going on? Share me out. Is AI slowly becoming the new middle class? You know that middle class is coveted. That middle class in America is privileged, you know. We pride ourselves on those jobs. I worked for the union 50 years. I was on my job 30 years. I got a watch, you know what I mean? We pride ourselves in pensions and retirements. Now we might get a high recidivism rate in the middle class because the jobs that probably that's out there is fewer far in between, and when we do get the job, it'll be a fight. It'll be coveted. Not everybody had a job. I can go to work when I want to. Okay, now do it. Do it now. Call in, keep calling in sick, keep playing. You can come in and Harry the robot gonna be standing there with your apron on. You know what I mean? With your work smock on, with your work gloves on, with your hard hat on, with your beeps on. You know? Logical assessments, what's going on? You said if you don't make AI your friend, it'll become your enemy. What would you think though? You think AI is becoming the new middle class? Because similarly, that's who jobs they're taking. Y'all say the poor or the lower class, they don't work anyway, or their life is built off of subsidies, you know. But now then we have the middle class, the factory workers, the mailman, even the side hustle industry workers. You know, it's seemingly AI might take their jobs, and it's logical assessment. Is your job AI proof? Would you say your job was AI proof? It's bound to happen. Bound to happen. Everything that they speak on, it's already happened. They'll say it'll come here in 10 years. Like when they said Elon Musk was going to be a trillionaire in 10 years. For 4 days last month, he was a trillionaire. It just absolutely makes no sense, but it makes perfect sense. Who divided America? And will AI stifle the economic mobility of Americans by taking our jobs? I told y'all, all entry-level jobs are being automated. The side hustle is they don't need you no more. Remember the when they was like the Mexicans was taking jobs, and then they kicked the Mexicans out? Well, they're bringing in AI and robots to do the job that they kicked the Mexicans out. If y'all ain't bought on the pickers and the machines that they're using in farming now, where they needed 50 people, they need 5 people. We gotta be on the lookout for this stuff. I mean, okay, do you see I have to use it. Now my company uses it to track friends and activities. They track friends and activities. Your friends and activities. Because, you know what I mean? Because that guy, that AI guy that's tracking you, he might not like you. He might get you fired. Y'all heard that an AI has created a virus. Funny that happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, did you hear that an AI created a virus? That's crazy. What's the name of the virus that they created? I know Sassy Mo was talking about that. That's crazy. AI done created a virus. And who was the? That's crazy, man. And they want to kill no AI, which although that's what they should be working on. I guess would you consider the Trojan, like Trojan worms and different things like that, to be like virus for AI? You see what I'm saying? They coming in already with artificial intelligence and artificial health problems. Would you say a worm or a somebody was to hack them, and that's a robbery? So when somebody hack a robot, when you hack somebody's AI stuff, would you get a robbery charge? If you create a virus to kill AI, would you get a murder charge? That's crazy. And you notice they call it the AI, not like different AI. The AI like it's one entity. But that virus stuff, when I heard of that, I said, what in the world did he create that virus for? It created that virus. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Wow. So you got to be careful, logical assessments. Next thing you know, AI be calling you in, telling you he's the manager of the company now. They won't no longer be needing your resources, your services. There is money to be made currently by serving as an AI consultant. Companies are paying professionals to provide data that can be used for AI response. A lot of YouTube channels too, they ask you, do you want to use your content to be for AI to study? And I mean, I opted out of it because I'm like, shit, they study you now, 2 weeks from later, they're not gonna need you. They'll have a clone of you in Europe somewhere. You heard some AI in Germany. The Schwarzendice. The Schwarzendice cop. I mean, right. Once they have all your knowledge, there's no need for you. That's why I say, is it going to become the new middle class? Because once all of them once they take all the middle class jobs, there's going to be no need for you. So, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't heard them. I heard them talking about AI, but I haven't took. What's that? When they pay everybody and you don't have to work. I mean, I haven't heard them say that like on Star Trek. As long as you abide by the rules and do what you got to do, you're free to move through the community in the world. You can live off the replicator, because that's what's happening right now, the replicator. If you got the debits and chips, you can order anything to your door. Anything. Space Dust, what's going up with you? Space Dust. Space Dust, is your job AI friendly? Okay, that's what it is. Salute, that's what it is. Family first, man. Wish you nothing but blessings. Hope everything turn out all right with that. Space Dust, is your job AI friendly? Is it AI proof? Now, do you think that the AI is going to become the new middle class in America? You say AI can't do your job, Space. What's your job? Let me see if we have a different opinion. What's your job, Space? I'm telling you, AI, they've been talking about it for decades, since the first robot showed up on the Jetsons, on Lost in Space. They've been talking about it. What's that big ass computer they had? IBM had it. Maybe this is, you know what I mean? And now the AI is damn near thinking for itself. Who knows how close we are to being obsolete? I put a AI right now planning a sneak attack on humans. Out of nowhere, all the phones start glitching and shocking motherfuckers, and your fan blade come on and cut your head off now. The TV hypnotizes you to go walk in the water. What happens then? I'm pretty sure y'all using robots now. The only thing that you using, how do you make the ink? Do you use any kind of machines? Because I'm pretty sure the only thing that can be replaced there is you. What kind of machine? Do you use a machine or do you mix the paint yourself? But that's not like one of the easiest job a robot can do. Yeah, you see what you said. You run machines. You know that they can make that machine automated. They're just sticking an AI chip in it. Yeah, a robot can take your job, dude. And check colors, yeah. Half of the shit you see on TV, what you're saying, half of the stuff you see online, the robot is doing it. Nah, and no matter if they're old, AI is new. They will amalgamate. Yeah, I know. They'll amalgamate, and then they'll take you and that antique machine out and put AI in there. That's what I'm saying. They'll take you and that machine out when they upgrade and put AI in the place of you and the machine. Both of y'all will lose your job to a more comprehensive machine. That's what I'm saying. You and the antique machine. That's just like how they do older people, right? If it's antique and it's old, if they older people sometime at the job, they get moved out. Some young guy comes in. Who's that? That's the new guy on boxes, Harold. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, they skip over all the older people and Harold's the manager. What the hell? I'm telling you, they'll take that old machine out, probably save half the space, and then they'll take you out, and it'll alleviate having to pay health care, having to pay they have for the taxes on it, and all that stuff. I'm telling you. A lot of people thought that way, Steve. A lot of people thought that way, Space Dust. My bad. Yes, you can teach robots how to make ink. While you was talking, I Googled a video. It says copyright, so I can't show it, but yes, you can. What do you mean? Robots taught you how to make ink because all you're doing is this and this and this. You know that they can make that shit happen by itself, right? You telling me they can't teach robots how to make ink, Space Dust? The machine, do you understand what robots and AI actually is? That machine that you own, say like, okay, let's explain it this way. Remember Knight Rider, the car? The car was not AI. The program that was inserted in the car was AI. Rest in peace, Austin Metcalf. Let's not forget that young man. Or Nolan Wells. Lives are in limbo. Forever being entwined with, somebody else's, their death. In speculation. Please do not forget Austin Metcalf. Ian, what's up with you? What's up with you? Ian, is your job AI proof? So far we got Space Dust. He said he mixed ink and that his job is not gonna be taken by AI. AI can't do his job. That's who they want to do your job. Do you know how dangerous breathing those ink fumes in is and how much costly it might be costing the millions of people around the world who do have these companies that make that ink? They're trying to get them away themselves away from paying a bunch of healthcare. Okay. And what kind of job do you do, Ian? You don't think they got a AI or a robot that they can do your job, man? Man, they only need one robot, Space Dust. Remember that. We are not gonna got there going want to work on Christmas and holidays, but robots will. We're gonna get tired, but robots won't. You understand what I'm saying? What happens when you come to work and your new co-worker is Bob? And matter of fact, Ian, cheers, fam, for always looking out for the BMC.
Oh, burn me.
Thank you very much.
You guys want to throw in an appetizer?
Yeah, that was from last year. We'll be doing it again in Oktoberfest. We always go to Yard House and have a smoked old fashioned. Yeah, lunch always looking out. Little nephew. My brother boy. I mean, like a son to me. Shout out lunching out wherever you at this morning. Enjoy your morning, man. Yeah. Steve, Space that was me cooling out at Yard House last year. That was last year when in October, who was supposed to go to LA? Who won the World Series last year? That was the game. We was at the game. Not the World Series game, but the team that was supposed to go to LA. Nah, that was a drink. That was a smoked old fashioned. Why? Because it was smoking Space Dust. Yeah, go check it out. Go get you a flight. Do you even drink Space Dust? Go to your house and get you a flight of your favorite beers. You'll be surprised. You know what I mean? I ain't seen Lunch Sassy in a minute. Yeah, Sassy been in here lunching out. I talked to him on the phone. Yeah, Queen paying taxes. You know what I mean? At the sick people building, paying taxes. And my boos, man, we went out yesterday in and had a ball. Their school system was giving out free stuff. You know, they give out the book bags and they gave up some free sneakers, and just the community was out engaging. And I talked to so many people that's on the political front yesterday. It was crazy. I didn't record any of it because a lot of times when I'm meeting these people, it'd be off the cuff, and then you know you got to get the okay sometimes to see if you can record them. But I talked to two young black men that are already doing their thing. Got one, he's a city councilman. I never even seen him, but now when I talk to him yesterday, I turn on, I see a bunch of him on a bunch of city uploads and stuff. But then it was a young man that said he was trying to get on the school board. Okay, I gave him a few pointers. I gave him the Gmail. Hopefully he'll get in touch, and you know what I mean, at no cost I'll tell him how to get it right, because I saw that he was a little apprehensive and standoffish in the community. He said he had went to the upper echelon part of the community, but everybody knows it's more poor people than middle class people and rich people put together, or lower class. You know what I'm saying? Nah, no, and it was right there too. Where they had the kid thing at, it was what I don't know if you're familiar with Sweet Pea Whitaker, where he his first fight at. You know, when have you ever seen it in my videos when I'm on at Norfolk Scope, the arena, the sports arena, the entertainment arena? It was there, man. It was dope, man. And it was no problem. They didn't ask you for a bunch of ID. They didn't ask you who you were, or you had kids with you. You signed your name. You did your little QR code thing. You went in there. They had so many things that they were offering from the city. This city right here in the last 20 years have made so many advancements. Where they had that program it was right across from where the where I gave the water out at. Matter of fact, right where I gave the water out at, that's where the thing was. It was across the street. Nah, I ain't see Dookie. Dookie be in Virginia Beach all the time. He be on the other side. When I saw him there, that's where we from. That's our city where we from. But he's usually in the tourist city. We live around 7 cities. So, and it should be just one because it's like the boroughs in New York. It's all interchangeable. We move through these cities by way of waterway tunnels and bridges and stuff. It's just all seemingly connected. But nah, I ain't see Dookie yesterday, man. I'm gonna have to go out on Where's Dookie mission. I can go right to where I think he at right now. If I was to jump in the whip and go out there, I can get there going. You know what I'm saying? I would rather get on the lift to go out there though, or any of those spots to just stay incognito because you never know what's happening when you're going to these urban, you know what I'm saying, urban sprawls. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. And very good woman, one of the best. You know what I mean? And that's from me. I was a connoisseur, like how people can just define wines and classic cars. That's me with women, man. And one of the best here alongside me. I will say that. Yeah, he's super OG. Hey, he like Jerome from and I'm telling you, when you see look, next time we see Dookie, you gonna be tripping. He gonna have on something. He always matching and got a flower in his lapel and got a woman with him. Straight, you know what I'm saying? Goldie from the Mac. Smash that like. Okay, Space Dust. What you like to drink, man? What you drink, Space Dust? We'll have you a flight or two. But yeah, y'all gotta be aware that the middle class is a powerful symbol in America. And it's seemingly we losing the middle class. They'll put AI in place of you and everybody will be a member of the communist hive. Next thing you know, we remember the communist hive. We never even know it because we're too busy with our heads down. If anything was to happen, more likely 95% of us will not even know because we got our head down. Ian just sent one Black Money Corp gift membership out there, y'all. Shout out Ian for looking out. That's what it is, Ian. Yo, what's up, Beans and Rice? It's your job, AI proof. How's your day, fam? It's your job, AI proof, Beans and Rice. And let me ask y'all something. Is the music loud over me talking? Is the music loud over me? But today's topic is AI. Okay, what's your occupation? Okay, thank you. What's your occupation, Beans and Rice? Ian say his job ain't AI proof. Space Dust say his job ain't AI proof. Space Dust makes ink, and Ian is a master. He's an aerial lumberjack. And you see him up there in the air. Hey, USPS, United States Postal. Yes, your job was the first job, one of the first jobs to be overran by AI. AI almost banked Beans and Rice. What? Are you a postman, or are you sorting the mail, or what? All of y'all just named jobs there. I mean, but Ian, let me ask you something. Are you like up in the tree with the saws hanging from your belt? Yeah, they can. Come on now. That job is almost taken by AI because y'all see that a lot of times now, Amazon, FedEx, DHL has taken the place of the United States Postal Service. The United States Postal Service had to revamp, just like Walmart amalgamated to it. The United States Postal Service has had to revamp to all this internet ordering stuff. You say you've been doing it for 20, you got the saws and shit hanging in the air off your belt. Yeah, you still ain't send me no video of that, man. With a drop way up on the tree, man. Yo, it's Ed out here with the backdrop. They can see you on the tree. Shout out BLC. Let me get a jump, man. Up there. Let me get a jump from the air up there, man. Right, but do you see a time when AI will be able to get the mail to your house? For the culture. Ian, you dropping today. That's what it is, family. That's for the super support. For the culture. Blood clot. Shout out everybody coming through. Yeah, you know, every time I switch the backgrounds and the platforms, you know what I mean? You got to get back into the algorithm. So, you know, I kind of like switch the platform up when I was just sitting there. I'd still do those lives, but you know, when you use these internet platforms like StreamYard and stuff, it allows you to, you know what I mean, do a lot more things and communicate with your constituents a little bit better. And what you think about all this stuff going on with the guy, Al-Sayed, Donald Trump and them? I gotta hear it. I just love the way Donald Trump say this dude's name.
Abdul El-Sayed. Can you believe this? This could only happen to me. Abdul El-Sayed, lovely gentleman. He's a man of hate. And now he's going around saying, no, I love everybody. He doesn't love everybody. Put him in office. You're going to find out what he loves. He doesn't love Israel. He doesn't love Jewish people. He hates them. He hates them with a passion that burns in his heart, and there's not a frickin' thing he can do about it. There's not a thing he can do about it, because he hates them. When I watch Abdul, he's full of shit. So, if you remember, during my State of the Union speech from a little while ago, I made a very strong statement. I said that America will never be a socialist country. And I was right. What I didn't say is what they're trying to do. They want to skip socialism. They want to go right down to the bottom of the barrel. That's communism. They want it to be a communist country. We're not letting them have it as a communist country, not even for a minute.
You said Trump on that Obama time right now. You know, he ain't coming back. He just doing whatever he wants. Hey, he might not be ready to leave. That's what I'm saying. He might be making the final adjustments. Y'all know we might be about to be just under martial law because Trump is a fully working partner with the military industrial complex. They might be ready to just go ahead and take over. You feel me? And then the middle class will be the AI, and everybody else will be the poor people. Do you think AI poses a threat to the middle class? Because this might be the topic for the week, because as I'm doing my investigations, yeah, it's got us by the balls. I think it's the middle class replacement. They solved it all. And I think the Democratic Socialists are on board with it because they want everybody on the same playing field. They don't want you being an entrepreneur, able to, you know what I mean, get your own way in the world. They want to control everything like everybody else. That's what I think about the Democratic Socialists. You say AI got us by the balls. No doubt. No doubt. Hey, Ian, have you ever seen the movie The Bigger They Come? Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff got a dope movie too. Jimmy Cliff got a dope movie, and then this Jamaican guy by the name of Horsemouth, he got one too. See if you can find Jimmy Cliff movie or Horsemouth. I think Horsemouth got two movies. Horsemouth is from like Third World or one of them bands, but Two dope movies, older movies with the Jamaican theme. Shout out once again in with that super support for the culture, freedom and culture. Culture freedom. Yeah, Horsemouth is legit. Oh, you heard of Horsemouth? In. Have you seen this movie? Oh, you said Israel got us by the balls. Shit. Cause Trump is different because he ain't doing shit. He's letting the military, industrial complex handle their business. You know, the main city that we not keeping an eye on. Everybody's watching New York with Mom Donnie. Everybody's watching DC, seeing what's going on there. They'll become Democratic Socialists. LA, and they'll become Democratic Socialists. The mayor of Chicago and Illinois going against Trump about the National Guard. They watching Minnesota, Minneapolis. But nobody came in here ever and said, yo, it's the Pentagon City. The most dangerous, the most important city in the country is Pentagon City. That's what we need to be watching and seeing what's going on there. Okay. Rashad was from Yard. Interesting culture in Jamaica, man. But yeah, AI, man. They on our heels, y'all. Y'all ready? Did y'all see this robot right here kick somebody? Beat some people up. For $40,000, you know you can get you a robot, right? And I seen this robot rough somebody up too. Can you name me three stabilizing factors to Obama's second? Okay, number one, he placated the LGBTQ. So it gave them some reciprocity. You know, they got what they wanted. Okay. I would say he closed a lot of back doors and returned the favor on a couple of things from other countries. Obama, you know how they say Trump is invading stuff and doing it. Obama did his little invasions too. Obama ran up in Jamaica. When Obama was president, they went to Jamaica, Kingston, Bacawal, and they went to get Dudas Coke, who was the Shower Posse kingpin in the 80s, and his daddy was can't think of his daddy name, but his daddy also got arrested when he was doing his thing in the streets. His daddy, Jim Brown, was his daddy. His daddy got burnt up in his cell before they were supposed to extradite him back to America. But just like his daddy, when he got up, you know what I mean, the United States came and got him in 2000. But you know, the Shower Posse did most of what they did in the 80s. So but all of them were closely associated with Michael Manley and all the other people that's running Jamaica. And I guess they wanted to tie up some loose ends. You know how that shit go. He know too much. You know I'm can't live. You know how that be. Smash that like. Shout out all my peoples out there, all my international peoples too that come through here, man. But yeah, Obama did his thing with Jamaica. He didn't have no reserves about going there. Because I hate when people like not you in, but you know when people come and say, what did Obama do for black people? Nothing. Because if you take away his name and read him on paper, he's just as white as the dripping snow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would say 3 stabilizing factors to Obama's second. Okay, like I said, the stuff with the LGBTQ community, I think that kind of like how black people were saying they need their rights and this and that. The LGBT community got out there and became a legitimate, census group. Put it on the e-bike, right? We had like 350 on this e-bike too, man. Yeah, space. That's what it is. Y'all forgot about the e-bike and the Water Foundation. We like 3 something on the e-bike, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put another dub on it now that somebody did get back to it. Thank you, Space. Ian is like the super supporter. So we got to thank Ian and Space today, because Ian, you always looking out on the e-bike. Okay, and we also got a goal today too, 10 super supports, and we're gonna toast with the, you know what I mean, the BNC crew. Let's see. Would y'all pay $40,000? Can y'all see that robot I got posted? Can you see the robot I got posted? You can buy. Is this the same robot that I saw beating somebody up? I was about to get the I might get the video tool of the robot beating somebody up. He went butt on him. First day on the job. Make sure y'all take the poll as y'all coming in. You're gonna have some business space done. Salute for that super support early in the morning, my Charlie Wilson voice. 40K, yeah, just give me 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me 2 of them. Hey, that's crazy that they got a robot for 40 keys a week. For $40,000, you might can put your, you know what I mean, the person that you meet your demise, you might can bring them in your home for 40K. That's crazy. But I'm telling you, these guys are not going to, you know what I'm saying, need a day off. This guy is not going to need a day off. He'll serve flapjacks all day.
Here we go, bring it down. You gotta make it reach it, brother. Get on. Lights out, one more down. Ready?
Very well.
Ready? One more down. Boom!
That was my queen's birthday. Hibachi. Wow, that wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for the robot joint. That still was dope though. Baby love. Salute PNG, what's going on? Choo choo. Yeah, and support that Discord. I don't know why Nightbot ain't around no more. Nightbot, I gotta check on this Nightbot situation, man. Nightbot is not dropping none of my links, man. Nightbot must have quit. But then when I check them online, PNG, what's up with you? Hey, Space Studs, Ian, if y'all haven't got over there and checked out PNG Media News, know what I mean? Black Money Corp official, he's an author. He be having, hey, Ian, have you ever heard of, what's the big dude with the earring in his eye? From the Avenues. He turned into Christian. What's his name? Yeah, that's the robot. Look, you see that robot that I got posted? Can you see that I got posted, that robot? That's the robot. He was going down the line and he punched a little kid in the stomach and all that. Did you see the robot on the first day they had him at the job? He was attacking the people. Cartoon, y'all, cartoon, big cartoon. PNG interview with him. He interviewed the lady, the teacher that was rapping. And he got a whole lot of dope interviews that are off the beaten path. You know what I'm saying? Tony, brother Tony, man, Ian, he down. I think brother Tony was in Alabama too. Go over there and check out his interview with PNG Media. Also, PNG just got a whole lot of dope content over there. Make sure y'all don't got there gonna sleep on it. Yeah, AP, I'm trying to see if I can find that they're gonna that robot. I just had a picture of it. That robot kicking on people's ass. But yeah, I saw it. Little boy got punched all in the stomach. They were looking like, what in the world? AI is coming, man. Damn, they got a lot of violence. There's a lot of violence going on in my city all of a sudden. Shout out everybody coming through. But yeah, that little robot, he went ham on the people. I think it was his first day at the job. Y'all think AI high in their full potential? Like they playing with us? You think, because have y'all heard about the AI that created a virus? What in the world? There's an AI out there that created a virus. But yeah, I saw that jump. Hey, did you see when they had all those robots doing that kung fu shit? Like, imagine them coming to get you for a warrant or just coming in. I mean, you unruly at a bar or something. They coming to get you, those little robots. You just never know nowadays, man. When they first, okay, y'all think, which was a version of AI? You know how you play the computer? You know they took all them data and analytics and the quick time thinking of different moves and all that shit. All that, y'all ain't never even thought about that. All that is data and analytics. Critical thinking. You know what I mean? When you play the computer on the video game, and now with it being streamed, you're not playing the hard copy of the game, they getting all of your information. PNG, do you well read and very intellectual? Do you think that AI will ever take the place of the middle class right now? You think AI is a big contender for being the middle class? They're taking all the middle class jobs. So would it take the status also? You think they'll take AI status? And Ian, look, when I got out with PNG, when we convened in my city, I mean, it was a busy night for me, but I still got through to see him. I mean, I told him my affinity for when I used to have a neck full of these joints when I was young. Shit, PNG had one on his neck and blessed me with it. You know what I'm saying? When I used to be young, I had the puffy ones, the big ones, the little ones. I used to have a whole neck full of them. I mean, you said, yep, I would agree. The middle class is already gone, and now they're gonna stifle them economically, monetarily. They're gonna stifle them now. You know what I'm saying? Stifle them monetarily, economically. You know what I'm saying? Because once they take the middle class jobs, they're gonna take their position, and they'll be the buffer. It'll be the lower class. AI doing all the work, and then the powers that be will be telling the AI what to dole out or issue out to us. And then when there's a problem, they won't have to handle anything. They'll send AI, one of those robot dogs, to get you up. The Terminator was crazy because the Terminator, that when he first started morphing into all that stuff, I was like, wow, how are you gonna beat that? You got that gonna close the door, he gonna turn into a hammer. You know what I mean? You had in the bathtub, he'll come up that motherfucker like some water. You know what I'm saying? You run away from him, he catch you like the wind. It's like, you can't win with AI, man. Okay. But I told you, space, cultivate the Discord. I really like a bunch of sites and stuff. That's really not my thing, man. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to engulf myself into AI or social media sites. I'm here to drop this content on YouTube. In the meantime, the Black Money Corp, I'm actually a brick and mortar institution too. So, you know, it's dual projects that I'm doing at the same time. So Discord, I won't have that much time to get to it. I told you, I'm on a mission. You know what I'm saying? I got to get the corporation legit. You know what I mean? But I gotta Frank Sinatra it. I gotta do it my way, family. And Discord and stuff like that, that's further embedding my digital footprint on the internet. See, a lot of times y'all don't realize this, but everything that you do on this internet is a part of your digital footprint. Whether your name is Papa Doc, Long-Legged Lou, or Sleepy Sally, they will make a profile on Sleepy Sally, Papa Doc, and Long-Legged Lou. You know what I mean? No matter what. And I like to keep my digital footprint as small as possible so that I can control as much as possible. You know, the more and more we branch out, putting our names and going in and giving our knowledge and our input, they can do what they want to do with that information. So that's my thing with like discourse, and all these other things. I don't like to do it. And I've been into technology since, you know what I mean, when they had the Texas Instrument little calculators. I mean, BMC integrated into Discord levels and membership. Yeah, and you know what I mean? Space, I told you, cultivate it. I got your back with it. You know what I'm saying? I send the peoples over there for you if they want. A lot of times, see, my demographic that adhere to my channel, they are afraid of the internet. They, you know what I mean? They see a wisdom face, an older face online, or another black man that's older in wisdom, and that's what they gravitate to me for. But a lot of people that I would happen to have a conversation with would not be on Discord. Discord is for like some people are on the fringes of society. Some people couldn't make it on any other site. See what I'm saying? That's me. I'm just, you know what I mean? I don't like to go over here, this and that, because I like to build my own websites, because you know what I mean? If I do monetize or anything like that, I'll be in sole control of it. That's what I'm saying. Like with Discord and all these things, like YouTube, I'm not in sole control of this YouTube. If they don't want me to say something, they won't tell me not to say it. Nobody will hear me. You know what I mean? Like you see sometimes when I deal with these certain topics, this shit get flooded. All I gotta do is put up here, F Trump. This shit'll boom. You know what I'm saying? But I like to have a town hall meeting. What's up, forensics? Right. I'm not looking for to be Perez Hilton. I can't handle all the flow. You know what I mean? I'm laid back. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Right. We'll just hold it until you get time, family. Cause me, even when I'm sitting down, I'm making moves, my G. You know what I mean? Even when I'm just sitting here talking to y'all, moves are being made. That's what you got to master, how to make money and sleep, or you're going to work till you die. You understand? Forensics. Is you out there chopping? I know you got some big ass arms. Wow. Got some wood, man. I like to get out there and chop some of that wood. I don't know how long I could. I mean, I don't know. What the Perez? I heard he been in the news lately too. I think he got some kind of disease or something. I don't know. But yeah, because that was his niche. Maybe Discord, he got a hold of the Discord algorithm. Because it's all on how you placate to the algorithm too, man. See what I'm saying? I don't want all this type of shit going on. I'm like laid back, man. I like this. You know what I mean? Blow some Joe and holler at my peoples, man. Okay, we're not there, and not that would get you in shape. Oh my God, he didn't turn himself into a unit, did he? He didn't got that on. Got tired of the got that on the water pipe, did he? Oh yeah, he was a YouTuber. Yeah, you know, it happens like that, man. Some people blow like that. The algorithm. If you go back and look at my stuff, you know how many times I've been 1,000. You know how many times I had 1 million views in 1 month before. And some people ain't never had 1 million views with all their content, and they got hundreds of thousands of videos. I had 1 million views on like a good 10 videos in 1 month. I scaled it back because, you know, I'm laid back. I ain't really trying to get the rush. Okay, might be cutting this up. You notice you don't hear kids doing that no more. Remember that was the thing back in the day with all the wild little kids. They used to be cutters. Be careful, she's a cutter. She sent you one of them little messages. You said, you want to be my girlfriend and my boyfriend? Check yes or no in the box. You check no, and next thing you know, she at home cutting herself and her mama blaming you. That's crazy. That is crazy. Remember that used to pop off? I'm pretty sure they still cutting it though. We just get so much other stuff thrown at us. Off, I mean, that's why I don't do the TikToks. People was pushing me saying TikTok. Nah, I'm good. I mean, because with anything, this is the business module, and it's perfect for what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff I'm gonna have to do what TikTok needs me to do. I'm gonna have to, you know what I mean? Right now, with me having a foothold on the YouTube, you know, this is like my 10th YouTube channel, and all of them been super successful. I've been on YouTube since the beginning, since 2006. Yeah, I ain't really worried about the money. This is a Black Money Corporation, man. We gonna make money. You know what I mean? And with that, if with 1 million people, do you know what I mean? I'm trying to get 100,000. You know how long it'll take me to get 1 million if I ain't got a gimmick or I ain't selling myself out? Nah, I right. I'm familiar with it all, man, with the monetization of all these channels. You know, I investigate them all. And there's so much you got to do before you get that space there. You know, those people that are just telling you that, right? They don't really get that money. You can't name nobody that really has the money. The dude that you said was a YouTuber, he's probably making about, I would say probably $5,000 a month at the most. You know what I'm saying? It all be talk, man. YouTube is the highest paying, the most reliable paying one. I mean, right. Once Trump is gone, they're gonna lose subscribers because even on the flip side of Trump, the people that use Trump as content, they got to be able to assimilate and hold a conversation. It can't just be hollering into the camera about the shit that Trump's doing. You got to realize the effects of the stuff he did and what toll did it take on Americans. They're gonna be gone for instance. They're gonna be gone. AI gonna have their job. But yeah, me, I just don't like other. When you know what I mean, motherfuckers that chase money end up broke. You know what I mean, in jail, dead. You know what I mean. Yeah, look what you just said. A silly cat. I'm too serious. See, and I think I'm familiar with Beluga. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you something. Nothing happens to people on purpose. YouTube, Discord, all of those places, they send you to people. Like when I first changed to a political standpoint, Forensics was here. Forensics accountant was the first person to ever give me a super chat. And that's crazy, Forensics. And remember I told you that when you gave me the super chat, you was the first one to ever give me a super chat. And that was when I changed my format to politics on this channel in 2024. In around October. And my first live stream that I had with politics, guess what happened? I had 90,000 people in here at one time. Remember that? For instance, so many motherfuckers was in here. 70% of them probably was bots, but YouTube. And then I had 5,000 subscribers, right? I went to 11,000. Okay, within 12 months, I was here where I'm at now in the 30,000. So I would say, depending on your content, and when they need you to step up, YouTube will give you everything you need. It's like playing a video game. If you want to be successful, all you have to do is follow everything they tell you to do. Okay, and then what? You know what I mean? Right. And look, when I came in too, hey, for instance, y'all don't know it. You, the Cole's budgets, what's the guy name that my homie, I started dissing him. With the ashy elbows. Andy, shout out Unc Andy. Matthew, man. Matthew had a good heart too, man. Me and Matthew just clashed. Sometimes when lions collide. But yeah, y'all taught me a lot about politics too. I was only on the surface level with it. But words like gerrymandering and I'm gonna tell you one of the number one first things you put me on to was Stephen Miller. Like I had never even I said, damn, I never heard of this guy. And you was like, Stephen Miller is gonna get in the office with Trump and do all of this bullshit. And true to form, he did. For instance, smash that like. And for instance, you go over there, check out PNG too, PNG Media out in Chicago. He got some dope conversations. And when me and him had parlayed, had a big powwow, cooled out, he blessed me with an African medallion because I was telling him how I used to have a neck full of them when I was a kid. It was so crazy that I would have a Nefertiti medallion and a neck full of. You know what I mean? He said Miller is the devil. I played guitar on Reddit once when they still had RPAN and had 1 million views. Yeah, I got a dude playing a guitar on my channel with 1 million views. He played on my channel, he got like 1 million views. Doug the Poking Guitarist. So let me see if I still got that jump up. But Doug the Poking Guitarist was he was a guest on my channel and he played. I was supposed to be getting him on last week, but I ain't never get back with him. Remember Doug? Doug did like 1 million on my joint. Well, you won't get famous. You know how many people in the world you got to touch to be famous. That's I mean. Okay, you subbed to Doug. See if y'all can get together and do a collabo. Doug is dope. Have you ever checked out any of them playing? Do y'all have similar playing styles? What about Piro? What's her name? The lady? I think her and Trump beefing right now. Trump gonna mess around and push away all his older people. His mob, once you push away your inner circle, everybody else around you is just gonna feed off you. What's her name? Piro? His homegirl. I think they fussing now. But that's probably some shit that can be, you know what I mean? Devious Chris, what's up? What's up with you, Chris? Janine, right, Piro, yeah. Her and Trump beefing right now. Hopefully they can patch it up. Oh yeah, you know what's so crazy? I didn't do the 1-2s on her, and yeah, she was on TV as the TV judge, right? Wow, you know what? I don't know why I was attributing that lady to politics when, yeah, she's just like Donald Trump. She's an entertainer. Wow. Judge Janine, shaky ass. Yeah, Doug, the Poking Guitarist is the space. Does you think y'all compatible? Like making music, think y'all could we could do some more get together. You in the box, he in the box with the face. I'm on the motherfucking. Let's set something up, man. We gotta do some Zoom space. See, I don't want to do it on Discord. I can do a Zoom right here with StreamYard. Send you the link. Judge box of wine. Hey, that box of wine, depending on what kind you get that sweet kind, that shit good. Half of the cabinet's out of central casting. Based on right. That's why he had a lot of problems, but he wanted it that way, the way I see it now. Because now the military industrial complex, they just want a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing so they can do whatever they do. But what y'all think, man? Y'all think AI is going to take the place of the middle class? You think it's already happening? You think it's, you know what I'm saying? It's for the good? You gone, PNG? Oh, that was an old peace sign. Yeah, my boy PNG blessed me with this medallion. Yeah, y'all get over there and check out that Discord for those of us that have Discord accounts, man. Okay. Let's do this, family. P, what you think about everything that's going on? What's the political climate like in Chicago? You think Chicago will eventually go on Democratic Socialist like DC is trying and like LA? You know, that's the new thing. Also, do you consider when you hear one of these politicians say, I'm progressive, do you think that's like communism? Heads, Beth Fox, Janelle Fox, Transport the Real Life, Head of Education, WWE. Okay. So he had everybody from the Fox network. And did they say anything else about that guy that was trying to get up on one of Trump's golf courses? Y'all notice these people never run up on Trump out in public. They always going to try to like take out one of his buildings and some stuff like that. It's crazy, man. But you know how it go. All my fellow Americans too, man. If you haven't got over there to Washington, D.C., make sure you get to Washington, D.C. and check out your country's capital. Black Money Corp. Washington, D.C. The Capitol building, the Washington Monument in my background. I'm pulling on the National Mall. See, there's a lot of people out here. I just made the walk up the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, checked out the statue, ready to get his birthday address. I think yesterday Al Sharpton was having a big rally over here for the August the 28th commemorative of the Martin Luther King speech. But yeah, the National Mall.
Y'all know Donald Trump ain't at home right now.
Donald Trump ain't home right now.
Hey, yo, money.
Ladies, you buy 2 t-shirts, free foot massage. I got my man Money Mike Magic Fingers, you hear me? My man Magic Fingers. T-shirt.
One of those.
Moneysport.com. I know how we do. That was at on a vendors row in Washington D.C. It was a Black Lives Matter movement going on. Also, that was the day that when I was there when Martin Luther King's granddaughter was there, his son Al Sharpton, AOC was speaking. All of it was on the steps of the Lincoln Monument. So, like I said, if you're an American and you haven't got to Washington D.C., get to that city. You know what I'm saying? And then while you're over there, stop off in Pentagon City. China just made their own lithography system and bypassed ASML and U.S. sanctions. Now they can start dominating chipsets. Right. Well, what company did the United States bring here to Southwest United States? Then they bring Nvidia and all those companies. Then they transfer here. Of course they did. They the first ones to start bootlegging everything. So now they're making bootleg chips. Shout out China, man. Now China they've been making bootleg chips. They bootleg everything. Remember back in the day, in the 80s, when you know what I mean, you used to go get your Adidas and your Pumas and your Lee Sport teeth, jump with chicken on it. All that stuff was bootleg unless you was literally going to, and probably then it was probably subject to a inquiry, but unless you're going to the direct department stores, like when we used to hit Chinatown and stuff like that, Chinatown closed me in the 80s because I was trying to stay up on what the hip hop trend was, not knowing all I needed was a screen printer and a sewing machine, and I could have did the same things that they were doing and just looking at the designs and create them. They have other phone and tech companies to dump the Radeon. Oh man! So now they about to put their own chips in the play. Okay, so they doing just like the United States was doing with always good to crack that neck. They doing what the United States was doing to TikTok. United States was putting the muscle on TikTok because they got a valuable algorithm. The United States wanted that algorithm. They was putting a muscle on TikTok. They still are. Okay. Did you think AI had something to do with it? And what y'all know about AI with the virus stuff? Have y'all heard about that? And AI created like 3 viruses. What does that mean? AI has created a virus. What kind of talk is that? That's like. So what they gonna do? Like when they was blaming everything on the pandemic, they gonna blame everything on AI. Every fuck up, and it's supposed to be AI, supposed to be flawless. Are they gonna blame everything on AI? You know what I'm saying? The US CSNR do it without ASML since they had the system for lithography and etching into silicon clips. Okay. That the shit they always show you. Remember they used to show you the circuit board, then they switch to a chip. That's crazy. But all in all, what do we have in store for Chris, in your opinion? The middle class is all but obsolete right now. And once AI take all the middle class jobs, because y'all not noticing, they're starting with the side hustles. Robots are delivering food now. Robot cars are taking the place of the Lyft and the Uber drivers. And I'm kind of skeptical about riding in a car that's completely enclosed by somebody else having control of it. That's the only way I can get out of it and into it. That is so crazy. I have my reserves about even using AI to drive the car, because then with the same note, that AI can possibly trap you. Your car can probably trap you, even if it's not one of those personal. If it's a personal car, if you got to link the AI like Teslas, they probably can have something that he got a warrant. But oh my God, it drive you right to the police station. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of shit is going to be happening, because it's not just going to be used for to see how many times you use your credit card. It's not going to just be used to automate a job and get it done faster. It's going to be used in unison. AI is going to be used in unison. Like the flock cameras, they're not just getting your license plates, they're getting who's in the car, how frequent that person in the car. Even if they have on something that's familiar to AI to identify them. It's like that flock stuff is all tied in with a AI grid that all of them will exchange information as one. Watch all of it, and it might happen just overnight. We might wake up in the morning and sit and just not hear anything, but you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Oh yeah. Hey yo, hold on. I'm gonna drop the link, man. Pop in here and come and play the guitar. You got any jokes that's not copyrighted? I'll drop the link for you. If you got something that ain't copyrighted, you want to come up here and do your 1-2s, man. Okay, yeah. Like maybe you want to come up in this place that's on wild out on the bass, you know what I'm saying? Hard right, what's up? What's been up with your hard right? Okay, I see what you're saying. United States pushed AI and went to show them how to make money. And then China, okay. But China, man, like PNG was saying earlier, y'all ain't seen that robot hit that person, the little kid in the stomach, and then it was a robot that was at work, wilding the F out. Hard right, what's going on? Good morning. How you been, fam? What you think, man? Is AI gonna take the place of the middle class? What y'all think? Is AI gonna take the place of the middle class? You. Oh yeah, hit that link. You'll come on. It'll have you. You'll be live. Hit that link right there. That's direct to the live stream. You'll pop in. I'll bring you up. Anybody that want to come up here, hit that link, man. It's all good. It's not necessary. You know what I mean? Although I thrive in a group, I do well alone also. Coming up. Okay, hold on, y'all. We're bringing space stuff on this, man. Thank you. Space D's the weed. Space. Let's go. Let's go. Can you hear me, Space Dust?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, fam. How you doing, man?
How's it going, man?
Chilling, Space Dust. Where you from now? Let's politic before we do this. Let me get a little politic out you. Where you from, Space Dust?
Southern Ohio.
Southern Ohio, like Canton? Around
Cincinnati.
Canton? Okay, you from Cincinnati. Oh, do you remember WKIP in Cincinnati?
Hell yeah.
Who was your favorite? Was it Venus Flytrap or was it what's the white dude's name? When he did that jump, so take those old records off the shelf.
Oh man, Johnny.
I went to school with some the guy that played Venus Flytrap, Tim Reed. He from around here. He always throw a big tennis event there at Norfolk State.
I was still pretty young during that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how
right too. What you
can I share my stream because I played through my computer. So
right.
Unless I can share my stream on here, y'all ain't gonna hear me play.
What you mean? What you mean by when you say share your stream, like your YouTube?
Share my screen. Share my screen.
Yeah. I mean, how like the screen that you on here right now, right?
Hold on, here we go. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let me look at something real quick.
Because you can also share this to your channel.
Well, I don't need to share it to my channel. My channel's got shit going on.
Shout out everybody that come through. We got Big Space Dust and Heezy.
I'm just looking for a way to share my screen and my audio on my computer so y'all can hear the music once I start.
Okay. Take your time. PNG said he like Herb with the funny suits. Yeah, OG Herb. Herb and the guy with the dark hair. I forgot their names. I know it was the bald head guy was like the radio manager. Then it was the blonde haired girl. It was Herb, and then it was the guy with the dark hair. I guess he was a radio spot salesman. How long you been playing the bass? Do you play the bass? Is your guitar bass?
No, this is just a regular electric guitar.
Okay, how long you been playing?
Probably since I was like 14. My old man bought me my first acoustic guitar and I was like 14. It was like $150 a used acoustic guitar, and then he ended up buying me a little red Fender Stratocaster.
Okay, what was the first one? What was the first one? Just
a little Fender acoustic, just a little cheapo. It was a nice little guitar for what we paid for it, though.
Right.
But $150 back in 1996, 1994, something like that. That was a lot of money for the old man, you know.
For everybody, because the dollar was the dollar, though. You know what I'm saying? The dollar was back then. That people be like, now we can't get enough. The dollar that we spending now has nothing on the Bill Clinton dollar. That was the Bill Clinton era, right? It was that Bush.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was probably Clinton era, yeah.
Right, because but it was Clinton coming in and then Bush, because Clinton, he the one that messed up in Somalia, right?
I'm not sure. I know Clinton. I think Bush came in 2000, right?
I believe
99, 2000, something like that. Yeah. And then so it was pre-Bush.
Okay, because Bush might have been because you know what? Remember that's in the '90s. All the states were in the red from the crack era. I mean, in the green from the crack shit. Everybody was in the green, and then when they started going on that warmongering stuff, it started becoming in the red. When they was when I don't know who did this, but did you have anybody go to a private prison in the '90s that was indicated to you? Any of your people go to the private prisons
I don't remember private prisons being an issue back in the 90s for
in the '90s? A lot of
yeah.
states stopped parole and cutting time in half. Bush was 2001. Okay.
But you got to
Yeah.
think, I was only, 10 years old in 1990, so that wasn't really on my.
Oh
You know what I
man.
mean? So
Okay, 1990. I was 1990. I was like 20.
yeah, so you're about I'm about 10 years younger than you then. So
Right, that's what it is.
I don't know if I feel it, but
So being from Ohio, and ain't Ohio considered a swing state?
so not lately. No, lately it's been pretty solid red, but before pre-Trump, Ohio went blue both times and voted for Obama twice.
Right.
So I would call it a swing state pre-Trump, but now post-Trump it's not. It's a red state. But it's funny because they've passed things that aren't necessarily red things, like legalizing recreational marijuana, and they put abortion rights into the Constitution, and but they're still trying to fight that, even though we all voted it in. It won with 60% margins, both of them. So
Right. And so you in that state too, where they got it's like the Muslim belt. A lot of people that are they're Muslim religious, and they're getting a lot of political positions in.
I don't think so, man. I don't think my area is very prominent with. I think you have to go like north to Michigan, where it's
Okay.
like they have like I don't think we have a lot of Muslims that are trying to get into politics or even into politics right now. Maybe we do, maybe I'm wrong, but like the main players, the governor and the senators and stuff, and none of I don't think any of them are. Unless you want to consider Vivek Ramaswamy a Muslim, I don't know.
Ramaswamy. I think he Hindu, but to some people, all of them is Muslim. Anybody that's brown and for real, and their language sounds Arabic, they all are Muslim to him. He's a Muslim.
No, I think you got to go like north to Michigan to find like the real like solid Muslim communities. I think here we do probably have a lot of there are a lot of Hindu people, especially that running. It sounds stereotypical, but it's the truth. I mean, they a lot of them run gas stations. I mean, they're all nice people though. Every one of them seems real nice. I don't have any problem with any of them. I talk to them. We got drive-throughs at where I live where you can buy beer through a drive-through, cold beer. You just drive right on through, buy your beer, and drive right out. 6-pack, 12-pack, 24-pack, and I talk to them guys. They're nice guys. They're all nice people. They're not they're not violent. They're all very docile, peaceful people. I never have a problem with any of them.
And that's the problem with Muslims, though. When people hear the name Muslim, the only thing they can think of is some terrorist taking down a plane on 9/11. And Muslim, it's not not a soldier. It's a religious practitioner. Okay,
Yeah.
I like to ask, are we at war with Islam, and are we at war with Iran?
Well, I mean, I
Sometimes.
would think some people think we're at war with Islam, but I don't necessarily think that that's the right course of action. You consider Islam as one of the largest religions in the world. I mean, you have certain proportions of each religion that have their extremists that want to commit acts of violence, but I don't necessarily think you can blanket everyone and every religion as they believe what the extremist sects of their religion believe.
Right. And that's crazy too. That people don't realize that there's so many different forms of Islam, and the one that we fighting right now, or well, the guys that are Islamic in Iran, they're totally different from the guys that are Islamic in Saudi Arabia and the UAE, because the Saudi Arabians are Wahhabists, and they're just as strict as the Shias. So they could, when they were saying that America was going to free these people from this regime, like they haven't been on land and talked to. I didn't see nobody from Iran and say, "Yeah, they just freed me. I'm glad. Thanks, Donald Trump." I seen them crying, and they got a coffin of Donald Trump up there. It's like it's crazy, man. I just don't understand it.
Well, I mean, when you demonize a whole entire community of people because there's a few bad apples. That's kind of the, I guess, the result you get. They're gonna come together against us, and it's sad and terrible. And I don't promote it at all. I think that we should be making peace with everybody, and trading with people, and making this world better for the next generation that is going to be after us. But I don't think that's what the people in power want, and that's very unfortunate.
Right. And I think that's they want to push because it's more making war than it is peace. You know what I mean? Because once it's peace, it's nothing. It's, you know what I mean, settle everybody. And what's your feelings on Donald Trump as the president? Would you say, okay, 50-50, when he comes in office, he can be the president and do a bunch of butter for the people, and he can also take the side of the commander in chief. Right now, with his moves, what would you consider Donald Trump? A president that's the commander in chief, or the commander in chief that's the president?
I think before I go into my own personal feelings about Donald Trump, um, I'm going to say that a lot of people can have the misconception that if you don't agree with someone or you're against them, that you want them to fail.
Right.
And I wish with everything in my heart that Donald Trump does not fail, because that means he fails us.
Exactly. And
Even though I don't agree with the man and I don't agree with the majority of his policies, I think that him failing means that we fail. So I think that the people who say that, well, you're against Donald Trump, no, I'm against what Donald Trump does, but I wish he wouldn't do that.
hmm me
I mean,
too.
that's kind of,
I realize that because if he fails, we will be the collateral damage. That's when somebody
yeah,
says, I want Trump to go down. Why? So then you're going down. Don't you know when Trump fails, it'll be on you, dude, not on Trump. Know what I'm saying? It'll be on you. Know what I'm saying? You're gonna be feeling it.
I don't wish ill on him. I hope he does well, but I don't, when will he? Does he? I don't know, I mean, people think he does. I don't, he doesn't seem like he's in touch with any of us that struggle, that to, I don't think he's ever had somebody that's never struggled.
Right.
I think they're not in touch with people ordinary people who live the struggle every day, like you and I, who have families to take care of, and an economy that isn't friendly to us, where gas is $4 or $5 a gallon, and groceries are $200. You get a couple bags anymore, man, and it's hard, man. I took my kids, out to dinner there, and I got two daughters. I took them out to dinner, man, like Olive Garden, man. We got some noodles and bread, man. It was like $110. Like we didn't. I don't drink, man. There wasn't no alcohol on that bill.
Right.
I drink a
And I,
little, but not with my kids.
right.
So
What's your favorite drink?
oh man, my favorite drinks probably, I gotta say, man. I don't know, because I don't, I switch back and forth between light beers. I like some, Miller Lite. There's a
Miller
garage
Lite.
there's a garage beer, the local garage beer that's pretty good. They make it in Covington. I like it pretty well. It's just regular old white dude beer.
Okay, okay. Right,
But
yeah.
if I had to pick like a favorite mixed drink, man, I don't know, man. I've had some bad nights on Jaeger bombs.
Okay. Yo, I was in the club about 20 years ago, and this white girl kept bumping me, and she said, "Look, it's a Jaeger bomb. You're gonna want to do one." You know what I mean? And I love them Jaeger bombs, man. I was in the club in downtown in my city, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I had about 20 Jaeger bombs that night, all off of that chick in the club, man. For somebody said they like the fuzzy neighbor. That's a girl drink. Damn fuzzy neighbor. Next you'll be saying the blue motorcycle there, Charlie. What's up with you? He drinking blue motorcycles all night. You got any original?
I don't write my own music. I'm not that touchy
What
feely.
about some riffs? You got some good riffs that
I
we
I
put
do
on
I
this.
do, but I don't know if StreamYard will let me share my screen.
Oh, okay. So you got your bass, you got your guitar hooked to the computer and not like
Yes.
an independent bass.
So
Okay.
I have YouTube up. I play along to YouTube backing tracks, and I have a digital amplifier that my guitar plugs into the USB port right here, and my guitar comes through my own headphones. And usually, if I'm playing to an audience, like I'll I'll share my screen and my sound on my screen, kind of like
Okay.
you're in a Zoom meeting. You share your screen on a Zoom meeting, or
Yeah, this will be on now. Right now, what we on is like Zoom, the basis of Zoom. So
I
you
got to
might be able
figure
to
out
integrate it.
how to share my screen on here.
You might be able to integrate it.
Oh, share
I
screen!
think you
I
and
found it. I
Doug
think I
should get
found it. I
together.
think I found it. I don't want to share this screen. How do I choose which screen to share?
Shout out everybody coming through, showing that super support. We got the brother Space Dust with us. We in space too. You got the Space Dust with us. He about to play.
I don't want it to share this screen.
Let me see.
Let's see here. Hold on a second. Entire screen. All right, we're good. I got it. I got this here. Hold on 1 second here. Share. Boom. All right, y'all got my screen up here?
Yeah, here we go.
Get a little fuzz to it here.
All right. Turn the volume up on your stream, Space. Shout out everybody coming through. Space Dust. Turn on your volume on your guitars.
Turn the volume up on the guitar.
Yeah, we can't hear it. I heard you picking though. Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, hold on. You can't hear the guitar? Hold on a minute. You can't hear that?
Hit it one more time. Nope.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
Okay. So it's sharing my screen, but not my amp. Okay. Uno momento. Stop screen. Share screen. Always share system audio. Here we go. I think I forgot to share the audio.
Okay. You ready to go back up?
Yep. Can you hear it now?
Yes. Yep. That was pretty slow.
Yeah.
Nice, Space. Let's keep going. I like that, man. You can do your thing too, Space.
I'm gonna switch it up here real quick. This goes
Okay.
a little long. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna play some. Here we go. Hold on a second here. Let's do some BB King.
Which link hard right?
What's that?
No, hard right say the link was expired. Logical assessment gave you a thumb up. Play as long as you want to play too, family. I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't holding you up. I'm gonna turn the mic off, okay? And vibe out.
I'm gonna play one more here.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. that wears out my hand.
Space, what was that? What was the name of that BB King song right there?
Well, it's just a backing track to the Thrill Is Gone.
Okay.
Thrill is gone.
Yeah.
Thrill is
Yeah.
gone away.
Why you ain't saying to it? Still say you should have put the blues on it, man. You know any lead belly?
No, my wife's upstairs sleeping, man. She works nights, man. I gotta be quiet.
Salute. I don't want wife to come down like I do so the dude on belly. Hey,
Yeah.
you know any lead belly though?
Maybe I could probably play along to it.
Okay, because my favorite lead belly is like the Birmingham jail and you know the one that got jacked by the Rama Jam, that Black Betty.
Yeah.
Black Betty.
Are they the ones that wrote that?
Huh?
It was the Ram Jam, the one that the guys that did it, the ones that I know probably aren't the ones who wrote that, right?
Yeah, they did. Lead belly. That's a lead belly song. That Black Betty. Black Betty, Bam and Lamb, Black Betty had a baby, Bam and Lamb, and the baby will fly, Bam and Lamb, and it won't none of mine. Oh, Black Betty. That joint, that's lead belly, man. They stole it. You know how like Fred Sanford, I want my daddy's records.
Yeah.
Okay, when can we look forward to the BMC Space Dust concert, man? I gotta plug you in, man.
I don't know, man. I'm sitting here playing right now. This is a concert.
I know. Play until you get tired, or a wife come down and go across your head, man. I'm chilling.
The sound of the guitar is very quiet. It's only going through the guitar. It's not coming out into the.
And that's probably how you got it. You probably play that guitar, put her to sleep.
Yep.
Play on though until you get tired, man. Give me a thumbs up when you about to ride out. But I'm gonna sit here and vibe, maybe crack a Modelo, roll something. I don't want, you know what I mean.
All right, I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna call it a day.
Okay, that's what it is.
Let's pick a different one. Let's do. I gotta find a good one, yo. Here's a good one, I think. Here we go. All right, people, my fingers are getting tired. I'm getting the old arthritis, I think, man.
Space Dust, you did your thing though. What was that? That was that Santana.
Yeah, it's like a Santana backing track, like you know.
Okay. You did your thing though. I mean, I'm looking forward to you coming back already, man. You ain't even left. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing, Space Dust. I'm telling you, man. How many bands have you played in? Or you just do it?
Never,
You novice with it?
never.
You ain't
I
never
just
played
play in
in
the
a band, my
basement.
G.
Nope. I just play in the
Yeah,
basement, brother.
okay, that's what it is. You basement bases. You do your thing. I'm definitely gonna set you up for the BMC. You know what I mean? With blues night. Give me a good night for you to play some down home blues. And I'm eclectic with my music. You can play some if you want to go Dave Grohl on a guitar. What Dave Grohl was a drummer or was he on a guitar?
I think he just plays both.
Okay, well if you want to go Dave Grohl on them, whatever. Just give me a date. You know what I mean, let me know when you want to set up the BMC nightclub, man. That's dope, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You kept telling me you can play too.
I wasn't bullshitting, man. I wasn't fucking around, man.
Nah, I'm feeling you, family. I'm feeling the vibe too. I need you in the BNC band. Now, you know Doug the Pogan guitarist, right? He's on bass, okay?
I subscribe to him.
You think somewhere we can get y'all together, y'all can both play at the same time here at the BMC?
I'm down.
Okay, salute, my G. Now that's all I need to hear. So I'm gonna politic with Doug, and even if I gotta grease y'all palms, making a paying thing. You know what I mean? It won't be that much because we family funded over here at the Black Money Corporation. We are monetized. I will make it worth your while though. If I can get you and Doug, well, how would y'all do that? Would you play the beat? How would y'all synchronize?
I don't know, man. So I don't because there's a delay when you play with other people. So
Okay,
that can be definitely a challenge. Um,
with the latency.
well, the one thing like mostly, I know I push it all the time. I talk about it, whatever. It's just something I use is fucking Discord, and him and I can join on there together, and I think we could synchronize on there and then stream it out
Yeah.
from there.
Okay, maybe Doug knows how to do that because Doug he also plays on YouTube.
All right.
Yeah, because he was
I'm not super techy, I'm okay.
I'm good with it too. So
I
whatever, maybe we can all three put our heads together. Because Doug is out of I think he out of either up north in the United States or on the Canada side maybe. And he played on my channel like 3 times a couple of years ago. His jump went bolo. Right
yeah.
now, you know what I'm saying? I think it might be time for us to get a little band together. But you dope. So your forte is blues or are you eclectic with your music?
So a lot of I can play a lot of blues. I'm not as good at the blues as I'd like to be. Uh, um, but like a lot of I'm kind of a fucking old hippie, man. On the Grateful Dead stuff, man. Pink
Okay, I
Floyd,
like
like
that. You should have put.
yeah, man.
Why you ain't give me some dancing bear, man? Come on now.
I did,
I
man.
got an ear.
That first one I was playing was Franklin's Tower, man. That was a Grateful Dead tune.
Right? Yep. You gave me the creepy. Nobody break out my tie dye and stuff. Yeah. Um. You also like Fish.
I like a few of their tunes. I can sit there and play a jam band stuff and sit here and jam band play on my guitar, but I don't like
Yeah.
to sit and listen to, a half hour of just, somebody noodling on a guitar. Like I just rather do it myself.
So you can do it yourself, right? Right. Hey, that's crazy. But Fish, I call them the Timu Grateful Dead because they pop up. They still selling drugs in 2026 at the concerts and stuff. Like the shit is crazy, man.
Mushrooms, acid, yeah, like crap. Yeah, nobody, yeah.
Yeah, but I got to definitely get you in space. You still got the Gmail, right?
I know that send me your Gmail. I don't have it.
Okay, you just hit me up. I'm gonna send something back to you because you just hit me at the same Gmail that you hit me up about the Discord about.
Man, maybe I've
I
smoked too
got
much
you.
weed.
No, I got you. I got you.
Maybe I smoked
Because
too much weed, man.
we need to adjust these dates. Because I'm trying to get you to come back and play a few more. Maybe you can get a whole set together. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And like I said, I will compensate. This is the Black Money Corporation. But Space does you cool as a motherfucker too, man. Just from texting. See, when you text somebody or somebody's texting you, reading their text, you corresponding, you don't know. You know what I mean? Like what Forrest gonna say, life is like a box of chocolates. You know what I'm saying? But meeting the person and knowing, you know what I mean, it's different. You know what I'm saying? You
I
cool as
prefer
hell.
I prefer to remain relatively incognito, man. There's a lot of crazies out there. I got kids, man. I ain't even trying to be,
Right.
somebody people knows. I reckon I saw you on YouTube. I don't want that, man.
You got to move in silence when you out there in the real world, because now you know this is the real world. Ain't that crazy? What we do in the real world ain't nothing to what you do in augmented reality. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's more relevant. People are more relevant in augmented reality than they are in the real world. They just can, and now you can move amongst the real world incognito, because if you ain't nobody on the internet, they don't know you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute.
I
What's
don't.
your TikTok? The first
Yeah,
somebody asks you, "What's your TikTok?" Huh?
I ain't got one.
Me neither. What's your gram? What's your gram? If I got one, you can go and look up there. I ain't never been up there. You know what I'm saying? I have a
Yeah.
Twitter because I promote. I don't like to leave a big digital footprint. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you there.
That shit crazy. But yeah, greatly appreciated Space for coming through too with the music and stuff.
Yeah, man. No problem. I enjoy playing, man. That's good. It's good to play for a little audio audience instead of just myself all the time.
Right. And you're welcome here anytime to come through. Just give me, matter of fact, come and throw a bass in the joint, and I'll make sure I drop the link so you can come on up. Just
All
come and
right,
throw a
man.
bass in the chat screen.
I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna hop off and handle some business, man. Like I said, I was going to earlier. I was taking a little me time here.
All right, my G.
Take care,
Greatly
brother.
appreciate it. Thanks for coming through.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
when you get back in the chat screen, drop the link to where they can find you at if you got any of your music online.
I
You know what I'm
don't,
saying?
man. I don't have any of my stuff on there.
Oh, next
I
time
don't.
when you pop in, we're gonna have the tip jar ready. Do you got cash out?
No, but I could get it. I don't need a tip jar, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
you
good,
do.
man.
This America. Listen, this America. Next thing you know, I have a robot up here playing. So you about to get in while you can. I had Albert the robot playing guitar. He'll
Well,
be playing space gun.
the
Huh?
one good thing about me coming on here and playing music is you ain't getting no copyright strikes because I didn't play nothing to nobody else's crap. I'm just noodling.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Business minded.
yeah.
Salute, family. Thanks for coming and doing that. Because somebody else would have came in here and did got there going Jimi Hendrix. Wow, know what I'm saying? I would have been paying
Nah, I'm
his.
just playing some generic stuff here, man, and just playing along to it.
But you couldn't tell though. If I was setting it like, you know what I mean? If I was sitting in the bar just politicking, you played the motherfucking language I frank with that I'm trying to hear. You know what I'm saying? That was dope, man. Greatly appreciated, fam. I ain't gonna hold you up.
All
Thanks
right,
for coming
man.
through, fam. Shout
Stay
out
safe,
Space
brother.
Dust, y'all. Okay, family. Shout out Space Dust, my G's. Wow, Space Dust came up here and did his thing, man. God damn. Hey, his link, you can touch his channel in the chat screen if you're interested in getting him to come and play on your live stream. Maybe you're a content creator. For those of us that catch this on the playback, I know a lot of my people is content creators. They're probably off doing something, doing their thing. So, if y'all catch this on the playback and you want Space Dust to come on your channel and play, I'll find out if he's down for it, but more likely he will be. But his information, I was dope. But so what y'all think? It's kind of hard to come back off of some dope music and sipping on some good. You know what I mean? It had got me in a party atmosphere. But what y'all think, man? Y'all think AI is taking over as the new middle class? That's all good, fam. It was dope too. You know what I mean? Dope. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I got to get you back here to play at the BMC Lounge, babe. That jacket was dope right there. That's what I've been looking for. I'm gonna see can I politic with Doug, the poking guitarist. Y'all get over there and check out Doug too. But him and Space Dust, man. I'm gonna hey Space Dust, you mind if I chop that right there and put it in the on my page? Smash that like. Shout out everybody coming through. Salute logical assessments. Yeah, Space did his thing, didn't he? Now we need a drummer and a singer. We might could do something. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody that checking out the BNC politics as usual. Um, is AI slowly becoming the new middle class? If the middle class will the middle class be extinct in like 10 years with AI taking all their jobs? And that's when it be prime time for socialism and communism to work when everybody's on equal footing Allegedly. Y'all got going on this weekend? Y'all missed the show. For those of us that's coming in, y'all missed the show. Space just threw down, play that funky music, white boy on y'all ass. Shout out everybody checking out the BMC, man. It is what it is. Let's see here. What y'all think? Is the middle class gone? Is the thrillers gone from the middle class? The thrillers go. That's in my head now. Space Dutch for the jamming out on it. I'm about to go listen to some BB King. Hit BB King Paper Seal after this splash screen. Maybe some BB King, Howlin' Wolf, Little Walter. Might do a deep dive today. I'm feeling. I mean, I might even go Zydeco today, fam. Y'all familiar with Zydeco music with the accordion and all that? I'm eclectic with my music. I like to just vibe out. Shout out Space Deezy for coming through, dropping them tunes too. Damn, where Ian go? Ian, you still in here? Ian, I know you ain't leave. You miss Space Deezy. I'll come back again soon if I enjoy playing for an audience. I've been slacking. Got to get my fingers in better shape. Hey, guess what, Space? When you see him, when we start politicking one day and you see him in here and it's like 20 people in here, give me the goddamn thumbs up and tell me put you in. Coach put me in, and that's when we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody, when you see an audience in here, give me the thumbs up. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Catch them when they're just politicking. I mean, shout out everybody coming through, man. Yeah, I'm gonna link up with Doug the Poke and guitarist and the Fruit and see what's going on with Doug too, because we might get a collabo, a rock out. You know what I mean? A jam out. Hit Doug up, man. Doug cool as hell too, man. Try to get on an accord with Doug because you know what's so crazy? If you want to play music with somebody, sometimes you might have to get on the same accord with him so you can probably get his vibe. You know what I mean? And Doug pretty chill, man. Let's set this up. I'm dead serious, Space Dust. Shut it up, family. Shout out everybody coming through, checking out the BMC. What y'all think? Is AI taking over the middle class? Is there you know what I mean, a schism being created now with the middle class? They don't all but took over the entry level jobs like the lifts. They got cars riding around with no people driving them right now, and even delivery. They got the little go boxes. So you know, once you see something like that, you know, it's before long it will become, you know what I mean, mainstream. Like when everybody had the phones, and only time they used to tell you to call them when it was free at night, and now phones are 24/7. But I remember when phones was expensive, it was sort of like $8 a minute. You know what I'm saying, Nextel, the Dynasty, the Dino 5000, and all that stuff. The big brick, that shit was expensive. You wanted a phone, you gonna pay for it. You gonna pay like your weight. Smash that like though, y'all. That was dope. A lot of y'all just missed the live entertainment. Oh yeah. So have you checked out some of Doug's songs? Cause you was dope. You was pretty. Yang, 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 yang. You know what I'm saying? You was pretty. Go Johnny, go, go. Oh, shit, space. You was pretty dope, man. What are some of your musical influences, fam? You jumped off. We didn't even finish the interview, but there's always room for part two. You know what I mean? Yeah. Space does greatly appreciate it though. You came and jammed the fuck out. Know what I mean? Came and did your thizzle today, man. Very, I mean, appreciate it. What it is. Shout out everybody checking out the BMC. The topic is AI. Is AI pushing out the middle class? I mean, it's a chill Sunday today. It's 90 degrees out there, sunny. Man, they say sunny, clear skies, but when I look out there, I don't even see the sun. I see a bunch of like clouds. I notice the clouds look more, they look closer now. It's crazy. The clouds look super close. What y'all think, man? Y'all think the middle class is dead and AI done took over? This guy, let me find him. This guy taking his job.